Welcome back, my dear students, for your English online classes. Hope you all are fine at your home and you're enjoying your online lectures. I know, students, that it's very difficult for you to understand your lessons, your chapters just by watching the videos, but we always try to give you more and more examples so that your doubts will be more clear to you. So, as you have already seen on the screen, it is written future tense. Yes, students, so today we are going to discuss all about future tense. As in our last lectures, we have already studied about your present tense, past tense, and the one tense which is remaining, that is future tense. So, just get some idea from yourself. What do you think that what does future tense means? Right, it is all about future which is not yet happened. It means it's going to be happen in future. So let's see that how we are going to teach you all about future. So there are like a different ways in English that you can talk about the future, but when we express the sentences in future, we usually and we generally use will and going to speak about the future, and we use be going to, and now this be can be replaced if it's in present, then is, according to the sentence, if the subject and verb agreement would be there, then it can be are going to be, will going to be. That depends. When we intend to do something in the future, it simply means that we will use be going to when we have already made our mind that this is what we are going to do in the future. For examples, I am going to drive there and talk to her. Now what that person has decided, that I am going to drive there, and thereafter what that person will do, he will talk to her or him, anyone. We are going to practice more and defeat them next time. So we are going to, they are going to practice right now so that they can defeat someone. So here the intention is to do something in the future. Let's see one more example. We use be going to when we have already decided to do something. Now when you will use be going to when you have already made your mind that yes, you are going to do that. We are going to go fishing today. It means that person has already decided that they will do the fishing. We use be going to when know that something will happen because of the situation. Now we have already seen the three criteria here. First one, when someone is intent to do something, when someone has already decided, and the last one is when know that something will happen because of the situation. Now might be there is some situation due to which this possibility is that it will happen in future. For example, don't forget to take your umbrella. Don't forget to take your umbrella. Look at these black clouds. It's going to rain. So now, due to the current situation, the clouds are totally black, and that black clouds indicate that it may rain. So that is the reason someone will suggest you that don't take or don't forget to take your umbrella. Look at these black clouds. It's going to rain. So it can also be the situation when we will use be going to in our future tense. When your future tense sentences are already decided, in your previous videos also you have seen that we have already talked about your positive forms, negative form, and interrogative forms also. When you talk about positive form, the structure remains same. I, or you can say the subject plus am going to plus verb. If it is the second person, he, she, it plus is going to plus verb. And if it is the third person, you, we, they are the plural, so it comes with the are going to plus verb. So this is the common structure for to represent future tense. But if it is in negative form, then it will come with not. For example, subject plus am not going to plus verb, he, she, it or second person plus is not going to plus verb, you, we, they plus are not, going to plus verb. So hope you can make your interrogatives also. Let's have a look. Am come in the front, am plus subject plus going to plus verb, and he, she, it, whatever the WH question would be there, that comes outside along with is plus subject plus going to plus verb, are plus third person plus going to plus verb. So this is how you will make your interrogative forms in the future tense. So let us discuss some more things which will help you to understand whether the sentences are all about future. We use will in basically, or most of the time you will see students, whenever we talk about future tense, you will get will, shall in very rare cases, and going to. These are the only words which will indicate that yes, it is a future tense. So we use will when we decide to do something at the moment of speaking. The speaker has not decided before. That means they have just decided. Example, you can see, it will be clear to you. What would you like? I'm so sorry, 2 is misplaced here. What would you like to have, soda or coffee? So if someone will ask you, obviously you will decide when, then and there. So I will have coffee, you have just decided. I will have soda, you have just decided. We use will for what we think will happen in the future, and it also help you whenever you think that something is going to happen in the future. At that time also you can use will. I think she will come to my party. I don't know what we will do tomorrow. We don't know when we will be having our regular classes. So these all are going to represent future when you don't know that whether it will happen or not. Then also you will use will. Now let's talk about positive forms of that when will comes along with that. That is subject plus will plus verb, second person plus will plus verb, third person plus will plus verb. These all are the positive forms. And negative also, it will just come with the not word, and you can in a contraction you call it won't. I won't plus verb, he, she, it won't plus verb, you, we, they won't plus verb. Now in interrogatives, that will come outside. So will plus verb plus subject plus verb, will plus second person plus verb, will plus third person plus verb. This is how you will make your interrogative forms of the questions also. Now if we discuss all about time expressions, remember students, sometime in will and be going to, what comes in your mind that this is going to express time with the help of that, and the words which you will get as a hint that are soon, tomorrow, in a few days, next month, later, the day after, etc. So these are the examples. If in a sentence you will get addition to with your sentence these words, it simply means that these sentences are all about your future tense. So in our next video students, we will discuss all about the 4 parts of your future tense, that is a future simple, future perfect continuous, and the future continuous one. So hope if future tense is clear to you, the other video will be easily remembered by you. So if you still have any doubts all about future tense, you can ask me in your class also. Thank you students.